Hey family, Tanya here. Welcome to Tanya's Tasteful Table. It's February and I'm checking in on my crops in the greenhouse. The collard cabbages are looking good. They drooped really. We had maybe like 4 or 5 days of like 18, 19, 20 degree weather, and they just, whimpered down. They got so wimpy, and I didn't think they were going to make it. I did whatever I could to keep them going. And then when it got up to like 30 degrees, they started perking up. Now it's like 50 degrees in here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what temperature it is in here. Oh, it's 65 degrees in here. It's almost 70 degrees in here. So they're doing good. They're doing well. I've harvested off of these a lot. I made some what is that, gumbo greens with these. I've stir fried them, and so they're over. I want to overwinter them. I want to have them keep producing into the spring, and by June or July it'll be too hot for them. And then I'll start over again. I think I'm going to get some more greens like next month, some starts next month when I go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. Okay, so yeah. So just wanted to, the reason I wanted to share this with you is that greens, they've been inside under the greenhouse. They get plenty of sun. Maybe not the full UV spectrum, but they're getting sun. They get moisture. They have soil. And so they're pretty hands off after that. These are looking well. And they started getting kind of leggy. Like they started curving around here. So I just kind of built up. It's a good idea to go in and kind of build up your soil, add some more to keep them stable. This one's always been upright. These are very young leaves, so in a month or so I'll be eating more off of these. And they taste good. They are not bitter at all. Now I pulled up, I had my butter crunch lettuces over here, and after the frost they were just too wimpy. They were wimpy to begin with, but I got like 5 harvests off of those. And I gotta come in here. That's like all the stuff that I pruned off. I'm gonna let that compost. So I gotta throw my my plants away. I'm gonna wait till it warms up a little more. And so what I do, I go through, and like I said, any wimpy leaves, any leaves I wouldn't eat, I get rid of them. These are wimpy. The plants thrive off of that. I won't eat these. Some I've eaten. So these are pretty hands-off crops. And as you know, with all of the immigration issues we're having, a lot of across the country, especially out there in California and stuff, a lot of our the people that harvest crops, hey, they're on strike. And even if they are here, they're not going to work. So a lot of crops will not. There's going to be a slowdown on crops, and if we do get some, they're going to be so expensive. So, along with your meat that you have in your freezer and everything, I think it's a good idea to go on and make your, have a few plants of your own. It doesn't have to be a big operation, but to get those, like I'm going to grow some lettuces. I'm going to have some lettuce starts because I love lettuces. I love greens. That helps me, you know, keep the blood pressure down and the blood sugar down. That's why I love green leafy vegetables, because they really, you know, I'm full. I'm satisfied once I've had some greens in my system, and they're so easy to grow. And like I said, don't be. It's sad. I'll do the same thing. I was like, if I'm in a place and y'all telling me that, you know, you're gonna raid me, and then all of these companies, they're complicit. It's like the immigrants aren't the problem. They're not the only problem. It's like they're coming here because American companies, these farmers and stuff, they're hiring them. So if these illegals are criminals, then these companies are aiding and abetting criminals, and they're just as guilty too. So that's, you know, of course, if there are illegals here that are violent, that are here just, you know, causing problems, of course, anybody's going to be put in jail or whatever. But so I'm saying there's going to be a slowdown on what we get in these stores. You know, they're saying right now there's crops just rotting in the fields right now, and I'll do the same thing. It's like I'll do the same things. Like I'm not going to be working for somebody that voted, and a lot of these corporations, a lot of these big farms and stuff, these farmers, they voted for that. So you voted to have your employees round up and sent back. I wouldn't go to work for that person either. So that's my point, is to have something of your own. You know, and we had it pretty good in the 70s, not 70s, it was getting kind of rough, but in the 80s and 90s, things kind of turned around. Things were decent. We all kind of was able to breathe a little bit because we weren't constantly under attack. Well, that's back. Things go in cycles, and it's back. So we're going to have to go back to some, we're going to have to go back to some old, tried and true things, being more self-sufficient, like our grandparents were. They knew how to stretch. They're so intelligent. They knew how to stretch meals, how to get the most out of everything, out of their, you know, out of their yard, how, you know, had some chickens. You know, when I was a little girl, I remember our family having chickens in the backyard. My grandmother made the best fried chicken, had a garden. So that's what's going on. Okay. And all I use, let me see, there's something I want to show you guys. Okay, guys, I got a few things from Dollar Tree for the garden. And so this is what I like to do every year, just get stocked up. This is a compressed seed starter kit. Let's see. You just add water, it will expand, then you put your seeds in there. Got that. And I always liked my little planter saucers. This gets 6. You get 6 in a pack for these. This is the 6-inch. And here is the 10-inch. You get 4. And 3 for the 12. No, this is 10-inch. 10, 8, 6. Okay. They have these at Dollar Tree. They have the potting mix, the Miracle-Gro, but it's $5. Okay, it's in the plus section. But, you know, you pay a little more. I was in there. I'm getting a jump start, and I can handle this. You know, you can save money on those big packs, but then I got to lift that. You know, I'm out shopping by myself, so, you know, hubby's not there, so this is fine. So I got 4 of these. That's $20 worth of soil. Then I already have a leftover bag in there. Okay, let's see what's in this bag. I forgot I got these misters. They're cute. I love misters. I have a lot of indoor plants too. I should have got the pink ones. They have them in pink, green. So I like them. These are good too. I have some other more expensive misters, and they're not as hefty as this. This is glass. And then, last but not least, I have some seeds. So I got a bunch of lettuce. This is Roma, Paris Island, romaine lettuce. I think I got, here these I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 packs. And they are 4 for $1.25. You know, we've been able to get the 4 for $1 for a while, but now they are 4 for $1.25. And I only got stuff I know I'm going to eat. Tomato Romas. I like Romas. I don't want to grow in the little bitty cherry tomatoes, and I don't want big beef steaks. So Romas are great. So got a bunch of Romas. And cucumbers. We grew a lot of cucumbers last year. They were nice. Cantaloupe. Hubby did good with the cantaloupe. So like last year he grew them in here. I think he's going to do that again. So we're going to get starts if the starts look good, but if not, I can always have my own seeds. Okay, cantaloupe, cucumbers. I have some habanero peppers. These will start jumping off around June. And then I have my herbs. Sage. I love sage. Basil and oregano. That's all I need. Thyme is pretty, but these, I love those. And you can start growing your little herbs and then sell them as gifts or give them away, like during Mother's Day. Okay. So that's everything that's going on the first week of February. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And if you like my vibe, hit subscribe. We're going to thrive in 2025.